Come on, Black Stars, Ghana. Come on, Black Stars, Ghana. Well, let's welcome everybody to another exciting edition of the Madiba official show MOS, as we call it over here. It's time for us to come and look at the preview of Ghana's game against the Palancas Negras of Angola. This is a qualifier to, that is the 2025 AFCON, and Ghana to represent in that AFCON. So this is a game that will not be taken it lightly. It's a game that of essence to all and sundry. So this is a game that every Ghanaian is looking forward to. And Ghana, as we know already, whenever the Black Stars play at the Kumasi Baba Yara Sports Stadium, that is the venue of attraction, the venue that everything happens, the venue of magic and the venue of miracles. Ghana, each and every time, always and almost find a way whenever they are playing at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. So we are going to look at the game and where we think the game will be won and lost for the Black Stars and also the Palancas Negras of Angola. So please, if you want to subscribe, kindly do us a favor by clicking on that subscribe button over there. So in case of a new video, you'll be notified. Always say this, even the dead always say they want their numbers. What about us that are still living? So please help us to grow this channel. Really appreciate each and every one of you, both old and new subscribers. And please, if today is the first time that you are seeing our video, kindly click on that subscribe button over there. Now the Black Stars of Ghana will play against the Palancas Negras of Angola today, as I said earlier on in my introduction. And Black Stars are coming into this game from the last game that they played against the Central African Republic. And in that game, Ghana won by 4-3. It was a game that provided everything, goals, mistakes, and everything. But every day, the most important thing was that Ghana got the victory. A game that Luis Mafuta gave Ghana a scare by scoring a hat-trick for the Central Africans. Whereas our old Jordan Pierre Ayew, the son of the maestro, also got a hat-trick of his own. And before that, Abdul Fattah Isaku had also been on that is the score sheet for the Black Stars. So since Otuado returned as the manager of the Black Stars, he has played 4 matches as Ghana's head coach. And in those 4 matches, Ghana have won 2, drawn 1, and lost the other. As a matter of fact, the first 2 games that he played in the second stint, all didn't go well for him, because the first one, Ghana lost by 2-1 against Nigeria. Cyril Dessers and then Ademola Lookman of Atalanta Bergamasio were the ones that got the 2 goals for Nigeria. Jordan Pierre Ayew on the score sheet also for that is the Black Stars. Second game was against that is the Cranes of Uganda, a game that Ghana drew by 2 goals apiece. Jordan Ayew once again was on the score sheet for Ghana as we drew that game. Former Cup player that is Dese Mokwala was also on the score sheet for his home nation of Uganda. Then the last 2 games was against that is the Eagles of Mali. And against the Catholic Eagles of Mali, it was a game that the Black Stars came from behind to win by 2-1. Also, Jordan Ayew came into the game from the bench to get a goal for the Black Stars. And as I said, the last game, Ghana won by 4-3. So, looking at Otuado in the second stint, he has won 2, drawn 1, and lost the other. And you look at all the matches, Ghana has been scoring in all the matches. It tells you that since Otuado returned, one of the things that have become easy for Ghana is scoring of goals, because in those 4 matches that Otuado have played since he returned as Ghana's coach, Ghana have scored 9 goals in those matches that Ghana have played. So 8 goals rather. Ghana scored 2 against that is Uganda, 1 against Nigeria, 2 against Mali, and then 4 against that is Central African Republic. So 9 goals in that is 4 matches. It's quite impressive for Ghana. Looking at where we came from, the backdrop that under Chris Hilton, Ghana was struggling to score goals, but under Otuado, Ghana is scoring the goals. But one aspect to that not good is the goals conceded, because Ghana have conceded a lot under Otuado, because You look at those matches that we played, we've considered each and every one of them. 3 against Central African Republic, we considered 1 against Mali, 2 against the Cranes of Uganda, and then 2 against Nigeria. So what means is that Ghana scores and also concedes, and that's an aspect or an area that Otuado and his technical team have to work on, because we cannot be conceding, because it's not all the time that we can be outscoring our opponents. So this a game that we have to win, because these Angolans are coming from a very good run of form, because as a matter of fact, their last 8 games that they've played, they've not lost any of them. Their last 8 matches that they played, they've not lost any of them. And as a matter of fact, they won the Kusafa Cup by defeating the Namibians by 5 goals to 0. They eliminated Comoros, and you and I know Ghana's record currently against that is the Islanders, that is Comoros. So if that is Angola is eliminate them and route into them winning, that is Kusafa Cup, it tells you the kind of team that they have. And look at their partnership up front of Mabululu and Jacinto Mwendo Gelson Dala. These 2 players can cause havoc to our defense. If you look at what Luis Mafuta himself did, and look at Mabululu and Gelson Dala, what they've been doing to other teams in recent matches that they've been playing, being it in the AFCON and also being it, and that is the qualifiers. It tells you that Ghana, we have a lot at our hands. Look at Freddie, the captain, in the middle of the park, and the kind of incisive passes and kind of control that he brings to this team. You look at Gaspar at the back line, and even Randy Nteka of Rai Kano. It tells you that this is a team that have the quality. And look at their coach, Pedro Gonçalves, somebody that came into the team, and they have changed a lot of things, and that Angola said. I quite remember when Ghana signed Chris Hilton, he was one of the names that was at the top of every Ghanaian list, because we thought he's a man that can come in and do a job for the Black Stars. So this is a game that, as we are starting our qualifiers for the next AFCON, we cannot afford to lose or draw this game at home, because already in our group we have Sudan and Niger. And yesterday, Sudan, being led by Ghana's own James Kwesi, won against the Nigerians. So Ghana has to also start on the brighter note, because Sudan picked their first 3 points at home, and we cannot afford, because Angolans, one thing that I can say for a fact is that they will qualify. I know this team, how they play. Recent time, almost all the tournament that they are in, they try to qualify. And if you look at the last AFCON, they qualified to the round of 16, only to be eliminated by the Nigerians. And you look at every tournament that they play currently, they always find a way to qualify. The last AFCON, they were in the same group with Ghana, they qualified. So it means they were picking more points at home. So we also have to pick ours, and we cancel it out with Sudan. And as I said, we have to win. The last time that they came here, we won by 1 goal to 0. We went over there and we drew that game by 1 goal apiece. So what it means is that this is a very difficult game that the Black is going to play. Already, we are losing the services of some key players. You look at the likes of Alexander Jiku, who would have started this game. He's not in the team because of injury. Kamaldeen Suleiman is also out of this team. But hey, we also have some players that can come into this game. Adu Mumin is doing very well for that arrive by Kano in La Liga. If I was to be that is Otuado, I would have partnered him with Mohamed Salisu. But I don't know, maybe Jerome Opoku will come in and start for the Black Stars. Then you look at the fullbacks, Gideon Mensah is not there. So maybe you have Tariq Lamptey at the left back. Then you have Ali Biseidu playing the right back. Thomas Partey and then Majid Ashmeru will be doing the job on the middle or in the middle of the park, or Elisha Owusu. I don't know how fit that he is for this game. He also come into this game. Then you look at Kudus Mohammed, obviously the star of the team, a player that cannot be left out of this team. Then you have Abdul Fattah Ishaku and his Leicester teammate Jordan Pierre-Ayew. And look at Jordan, since Otuado returned, he has become more like a rejuvenated player, because since Otuado returned, he has scored in each and every game that Otuado have played or Ghana have played. He scored against the Nigeria, as I said earlier. He scored also against that is the Ukraine of Uganda. He scored against the Malians, and also against that is the CAR, scoring a hat-trick. So if you look at this kind of form that he is in, 6 goals in his last 4 matches. Even if he has to expand it, He has scored in 5 consecutive games for the Black Stars. And that's the kind of form that as a nation you want from your forward. And that's one of the things that I think can do the trick for Ghana. Up front, Antoine Semenyo. And then you look at Iñaki Williams. One of the things that for me still boggles my mind, or is still a conundrum to me, is where to play them, because you look at both players, although they can start up front as a leading attacker or the striker, but all these players or all these 2 players, when they go to their club side, they don't play as the focal point of the attack. Formerly, it was Solanke that was playing with Semenyo last season at Demov. Now it's Ivan Nelson. You look at Iñaki at Bilbao, at times he start up front, but Ernesto Valverde has realized that he's not an outside striker. So Goga Tuza will come in to replace him. So this is a conundrum, but whoever will start up front for me will be okay for the Black Stars. So Black Star is ready for this game. And looking at the lineup for me, I'm seeing a slim victory. I'm not seeing a game that Ghana will be scoring 4-3, but the game that, because of the spectators and how the Baba Yara Stadium has been able to pull the Black Stars time and over again, the Baba Yara Sports Stadium will do the magic this time around, and Ghana will pick up their first 3 points for the 2025 AFCON qualifiers. Let us know your thoughts on the Ghana's game against, that is, the Palancas Negras. Are you going in for the victory, or you think it will be a draw game, or the Angolas will be inflicting Ghana's first home loss for almost 2 decades? Let us know your thoughts. Please leave your thoughts on the comment section, and also click on the subscribe button. Adios, gracias, muchas, bye-bye.